Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. This will be taken short. Yeah, he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Switch up. Ready.
Off play action. Herbert. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And it's knocked away and incomplete. This is going to be a good one-on-one battle to watch. Both of these guys play the game at the highest level.
Both of them are terrific competitors. They play the game with great athleticism and smarts as well.
And in this early round, the defense wins. From the 21, it's second and 10.
70, Indy.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
On third down, Herbert found his target. It's Anderson. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. Throwing on first down. Herbert looking middle, and it's incomplete. Evan Ingram was the intended target, and that'll bring up second down. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
And darn right, they did something to disrupt that timing.
To throw again. Herbert under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Jerome Baker coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Come on, set, 8, 3, 4. Tighten up.
Throwing on third and long. Herbert. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's fourth down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And look here, it's an opening drive fake. But he will not make the first down marker. That'll be a turnover on downs.
Anytime a fake doesn't work, we usually focus our attention on the guys that were unsuccessful. But how about the defensive guys? They have to plan all week. They have to prepare all week. Special teams, it looked like they were educated for that one.
Educated on their toes and getting a big stop.
Go. Rush in. 8.
Newton on first down. He's going to take a shot. Got a man. It's Johnson. End zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Calvin Johnson there to make the grab as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. That's one of those touchdown tosses where if it's an inch to the right or left, it's not a touchdown. He had to put it right on the money.
Yeah, and how did he do that? Everything around him, everything swirling, all the coverage downfield. Somehow he spotted the opening and put it right there.
A shotgun snap for Newton. And that is going to be caught. And it moves the lead to 8-0. Looky here, a touchdown, a two-point conversion, and now an onside kick. And it looks like the Panthers' hands team does its job. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, They must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, that maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Look at me. Go. Switch gears. Go.
From the gun, Herbert under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Sacked there by Jadeveon Clowney. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Running is Jacobs, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. 1st and 2nd down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big. Operating from the gun, Herbert finds his tight end Ingram. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A first red zone opportunity for the Panthers thus far. They've got a 1st and goal to go at the 7. Back to throw. Herbert, and that'll be caught. Touchdown Panthers, Olsen. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass as his guys are on the board here in this 1st quarter. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring...
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And he'll be out of bounds well short of the goal line, so the attempt at the fake extra point unsuccessful.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare him
I was
to do
going to
that?
ask you, maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film when those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post. Now, that's the kind of return that warms the heart of a special teams coach. He'll be pushing us next time, Brandon, to make sure his guys are introduced in the starting lineups. These guys have such an influence on every game. The unsung heroes, remember, they have their own meetings, their own practice time, heck, their own spot on the bench in order to be ready to play each and every week.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. They were trying to create some space to run. They created the penalty.
And you work on it so much. You work on it so hard. But it's tough to simulate game speed in practice. That often runs you into a penalty.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Out of the gun, Newton. Going up top. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Cam Newton now with 2 first-quarter touchdown passes. And the Dolphins strike quickly here for 6 points. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. Well, not content with a first quarter lead, I guess. They're going to go onside kick. And did the Dolphins get it? Yes. Miami football. Well, they just scored. They got the lead, and they decide to keep their foot on the accelerator, so to speak.
Scouting, scouting, scouting. They had to have seen something in their preparation for this game that told them in this situation, if they get the look they like, let's go ahead and go for it anyway. They like being bold.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
On first down, Newton. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
Definitely worth taking another deep shot here. He's already found the end zone twice here in the first half.
Yeah, go back to that same well. They've had trouble containing him, but able to contain him on that play. Sliding out of the pocket. He'll let this go for the end zone. Got a man. It's Johnson. End zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Calvin Johnson doing it again with his third touchdown here. Dolphins are able to extend that advantage.
Let's get off the field, D. Greg. Get it.
From the gun, Newton to the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. The third time wasn't a charm. They got the first two-point tries. Still have the lead, but couldn't get the third.
Okay, so they didn't get this one, but I have to ask you, what matchup are they seeing that they feel that confident to go for two so often?
Yeah, and we talk about this a lot, but it has to be something, you're right, that they saw all week, correct?
Definitely game plan for. Felt good about being aggressive and going for it. And right up until that one, they had gotten 2 for 2.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47.
Go. Stand. Ready.
Throwing to start the drive. Herbert, he's going to into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. There he goes right side. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Dolphins touchdown. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Just about time to rock as Toe gets ready to meet leather. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Ready? Let's get it. Two times. Hey! Hey, we got four. We got four down. Go.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. And that'll set them back 5. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Operating from the gun. Newton. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. That's caught inside the 20. A big play there on the first play of the game. 57 yards. From the red zone now, Newton. Got a man, it's Johnson. End zone for a Miami touchdown. Johnson there to make the grab. And the Dolphins take it right down and score on the opening drive. Let's make no bones about it. On paper, they're the better team. They're at home. That's a strong opening drive.
And just think how many times we've seen this type of a matchup. Just what you said. Better team at home should steamroll them. And we've seen it go the other way. Sometimes, though, they buy into it and understand we are the better team. Let's go out and prove it right now.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This will be taken very short. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. They'll run on first down. Dickerson. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as they get.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jadeveon Clowney. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot in.
Now Cunningham has the ball knocked down. And the Dolphins have got it.
Well, that's a down and distance coaches always talking about trying to avoid, isn't it? I mean, that's 3rd and long. And you just know they're pinning their ears back and coming after him, sometimes even with extra pressure.
And he knew that. I mean, he knew they were coming. He just fumbled it.
Yeah, he knew it. The offensive line knew it. Everyone did, yet the pressure.
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gault. Ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the kicker, Zane Gonzalez, ready to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Set. Look at him. Check 52. 8. Here we go.
Just beating the play clock is Newton. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Newton. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. It'll be a gain of 4, and it'll be 3rd down.
Gun. Check. Mike 52. Not today, you are. Not today. 20. Wall. Get wall.
Here's Newton. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Snatched by the safety Ed Reed. Johnson the intended target. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
7 yards there and a 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now a carry for Okoye. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a 1st down as well.
I know a lot of times we like to put players in certain boxes. He does this and he does that. But this guy, he can do a little bit of everything. He's not just a lead blocker or a guy who protects the passer. Handing the ball, he might want to get out of the way.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Give him 12 yards that time at an Oakland 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory right at the 40. They'll run it here. This is their fullback getting the carry. The tackle is made by Adoree Jackson.
Good solid gain on 1st down, about what you'd expect from the big guy carrying the ball.
2nd and 6 at the 36-yard line.
They'll run with Sanders. And some room to work. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 22 yards there, a 1st down. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation we were talking about with one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly, it's a big man's game. It's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. George Kittle there to make the grab as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10.
Check 13. Check.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. A big play there for the Dolphins. 55 yards.
Great.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Back of the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Johnson was the intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Where's 52? Watch 52. 52's the mic.
To throw again. Newton. And it'll be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They start on the ground here at Sanders. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. Getting the sense Charles are going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far is working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A gain there of 30 big ones. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. And now a carry here for their fullback. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Here's Sanders. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing him further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find.
Mahomes hit. He lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because This is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, the teammate is able to come up with the ball.
They go for it on 4th down, and it pays off big time as they pick up 29.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Mike 50, I got you. I got you.
On 1st down, Sanders. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
They'll try and run with their fullback. A good display of power, but it will only get him just inside the 5 to the 4. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50. I got one.
Mahomes going to go on 4th down. Flush to his right. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Christian Okoye there to make the grab. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. Gonzalez now to add the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay.
52's the Mike. Watch Mike. Get that fast. Shoot. He's checked.
Back to the air. Newton on 2nd down. Forced out to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side. And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a 3rd time. Brian Dawkins, the safety, with a pick. They were looking for Johnson that time.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report.
Check three. Undercrunch. Back.
After the sack on 1st down, Mahomes, and that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
Mike 50. Here we 43. Switch. Kill.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. He's going to look deep for more. He's got a man, complete. And he is in. Touchdown. Right. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Ready for football now from sunny Wisconsin. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
One set. 20.
From the gun, Newton. Flushed out right. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first. So an instance there of Cam being Cam. We know he can use his legs.
And with that big body, it's hard to get him down, even if you get a clear shot on him. Plus, he moves it a lot faster than what people think. And boy, does he have fun playing the game of football.
Now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Tight ends on the window. Tight ends on the window. Hey, 4 down, 4 down. Gun.
He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game.
Hey. 4 down. 20. Here we go.
Operating from the gun, Newton. Throw left side complete. It's Holt. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there's an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and short.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
Gun.
Newton on 3rd down. And that's caught inside the 30. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. What does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does, because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, it makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Again, Newton. Going to throw deep for the end zone. Got a man, it's Johnson, end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Calvin Johnson, 27 yards. And the Dolphins take it right down and score on the opening drive. Will Lutz on for the point after. And that makes it 7-0 Dolphins. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This will be taken short. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
Yellow. I've got little A. 15.
An all-pro in 8 of his 9 NFL seasons. It's Jim Brown with it. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. On 2nd and 9, Mahomes got a man open. It's the Hall of Famer Kellen Winslow. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run on first down. It's Sanders. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Shotgun handoff to Brown here. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. The Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. They'll run on 3rd down with Brown. And he's going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. And they have the first down with that gain of 4 yards. On first down, Sanders. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. 19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. That's caught. It's Jerry Rice. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. 23 yards, the final tally. A run here with Brown. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
It is definitely hard to find space near the goal line. You always want to have a guy in the game running it who can create his own.
Second down and goal. Mahomes. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Give the sack to Jerome Baker. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Here's Mahomes to throw. And he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. And he missed it. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is. Boy, you sure don't see that too often.
I guess you can't really call anything a gimme, but you figure with his track record, that's a sure thing. But it turns out it's not the case.
They'll start out on the ground, and Saquon Barkley trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10.
Watch that end. Tight end's right. Tight end's right. Even. Fourth down. Even. Great. Hey, watch it. Jake.
From the gun, Newton escaping the pressure right. That's complete to Calvin Johnson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Check nickel. Watch the twist.
On first down, it's Newton. Quick hitter here, it's complete. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. Second and 3.
4 down. Gun. Check 49. Check 99. 20. Slam.
Here's Newton. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well. A third down, he tried to stay in bounds, did all he could. He caught it, but was led a little bit too far.
Yeah, and that's always difficult, isn't it? Because you know half of your body is trying to stay behind while the other half is reaching out, trying to catch the football. The top half worked. It was the bottom half that was in question.
They snap it to Newton. And that is going to be incomplete. The safety, Jamal Adams, able to break that one up. Even though they didn't get it, probably the right call. Too long for a field goal and just not a whole lot to gain from a punt there.
Yeah, you wouldn't have really netted very much yardage if you pumped the ball, right? And the thing about a field goal, and you know this from so much experience, the longer the field goal, the lower it comes out off the kick, right? Which means it's got a better chance of being blocked. So you're taking a chance either way. I like the fact they went for it.
It's a second down run with Sanders. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
You got it.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis in his first half of action. Flush to his right, and able to find Kirk complete. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. Now a carry for Sanders, and he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. To throw on second and 6, Mahomes. And a diving grab. I think he got that, yes. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 19. They'll run on first down. It's Sanders. And he loses the football a second time.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And now they're in inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. This time, good ball security and a good result. 1st and 10. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal.
Let's put that 43! 43!
Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. In the backfield by himself is Brown, 2nd and goal. He'll get it up the middle. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Mahomes going to throw. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Read it well, and it's picked. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 20. 10. And he will bring it back. It's a pick.
No.
Longest zoom of my life, yo. Oh my god.
It's about COVID-19.
But why?
What do we have to
But
do?
why?
Just write a paragraph about it? Or do we have
Yeah,
to use words?
based on the article.
But why?
Bro, why
But
are teachers
why?
assigning fucking articles and shit all fucking stupid ass fucking COVID-19, nigga? I'm so sick of it, nigga. I'm sick of that shit.
Did you?
I'm fed up.
I'm fed the fuck up, nigga. I'm fed the fuck up.
Nigga, our fucking
Yo, you get
science
yo.
teacher.
To be honest, you can go fuck yourself, Joey. I hate doing your shit, bro.
That's what I'm saving up for.
It's like running.
You go fuck yourself, nigga.
Oh, this is what I wish I had an oppressor, bro.
Oh, yo. Does everybody have the green suits? Oh, I'm getting on GTA right now.